on the ILFL Extra show. Listen, if you want to get involved, give us a shout, 02070960405. How did your team do over the weekend? Was it fair? Should you have won? Did you lose? What happened? Have you got anything else to say? Give us a call. We're right here to listen to what you're saying. We'll take your call probably in the last segment of the show. But the Challenge Cup took place Sunday as well, and that was the local cup between the Div 1 and Div 2 teams. We had 6 ties take place on Sunday. The feature game is Brick Lane versus Shadwell B. Shadwell B, the 2nd Division High Flyers, against Brick Lane 3rd in Division 1. What was going to happen there? We've got the highlights coming up for you right now.
Yeah, it was a good performance by both teams. Today we played against Shadwell, Brick Lane FC. Today we had a brilliant game, good performance by the lads. It's been sorry for the other team. They were a good side, and yeah, I think Brick Lane at the moment they have a good squad, and we're even though we have our ups and downs, we're making our progress slowly. But yeah, hopefully we're going to have a good season after this win.
We played Brick Lane. We lost 4-0 today. It was a big game for us. We played a team a division above us. It was a really good game first half. At 0-0 we had an open goal and we missed it. I think if we went 1-0 up, things could have changed. My young players, they played really well. This is the more they play Division 1 teams, the better they're going to get. And now we're out of both cup, and hopefully now we will concentrate on the league. We're top, and hopefully we can get promoted. And my players learn from the mistakes they made today. And I'd like to wish Brick Lane good luck for the Challenge Cup.
Well, maybe I've got a theory. Maybe Shadwell B are just not a cup team, and maybe they're just concentrating on winning the league. Or maybe on the other hand, all the other teams in the 2nd Division can now take heart and think that maybe we can catch Shadwell B. We will see. What do you think? 0207 096 0405. Give me a chat. Let me know what you think. But that was 4-0 that Brick Lane beat Shadwell by, and Brick Lane progressed into the next round of the Cup very comprehensively and very easy. And here to spout about it and look very pleased with himself is Abdul Hasnath, the Brick Lane manager. Good evening, sir.
Evening. Thank you for inviting us here.
Come on, tell me, it was easy. Shadwell B was no contest.
Well, I mean, if you look at the team, what they're doing in the league and stuff, and they're doing really well. So obviously we did a bit of homework, and you know, no doubtly, I put a very strong team in there. And to be honest, there were times where Shadwell were on the ball for a while. They created a few chances. Most of the chances came from set pieces and stuff. But we had a very good hour of solid football, and I think once it was 2-3 goals in, I think it was we were quite comfortable.
Game over.
Yeah, but it is a very young Shadwell team, and I think you know, they really play with heart and passion. And after the 4-0 loss, they didn't look like a team that was going to fold after that. You know, as a team, there was team spirit in there, and that was good to see. And a young team.
So what's going right for Brick Lane at the moment then?
Brick Lane, well, we started off really well, and I think we had a bit of a hiccup. We surrendered ourselves, I suppose, East won, and with a couple of draws, and that's left us in a bit of a sticky situation where there's now 4 teams sort of pushing for promotion. So I mean, it's really open at the moment.
Yes, yeah.
It is, but you've got a good cup run, and as other teams have, like we know, there are a number of teams that are still fighting for places in both of the cups. But let's take a look at the results from yesterday's Challenge Cup fixtures. We can see that East 1 beat Beaumont by 3-1. Bow and Lotus ran each other very close, but Bow winning it by 4-3. Illtown, I was reminded last week that Illtown, since they conceded 15 goals a few weeks ago, went unbeaten. But 4-1, you went down to Sire in the Cup, so you're out of that. Concentrate on your league now, boys. London Tigers just keep doing what it says on the tin and put 4 goals past Seoul. And Weavers went down by 5-1. VSA, some high-scoring games there, cameras. Does that mean that the next round is set up for some real interesting ties?
Obviously, with the cup game, it always is. And I suppose teams that are coming out of the cup can now, like you said, concentrate on the league and make sure they either survive or they get promoted, really, going forward. But I think Brick Lane, you know, it's still in both cups.
We are in both
you've got a
cups,
very
and we've
tough
still got
few weeks ahead of
we're
us.
still pushing for promotion. So
As well.
I mean, it's all open for us here, and it's about how much hunger we've got, and we've got, in terms of the team, we've got depth in the team, we've got experience in the team to sort of go in there week in, week out, and try and pull a result.
Do you have the numbers though? Because you're in 2 cups and still in a shout.
Well, we have about 18, 19 committed players, and I think that's what counts. And we've got a team that feels, you know, there's ownership within the team, and they're all local players. They all know each other. They all feel comfortable. You know, I enjoy being part of the team. I enjoy managing the team. I enjoy, you know, being on the pitch with the team, and I think that's the most important thing. So we've got about 18, 19 committed players, and I think 1 or 2 are out with injuries, but it's short-term injuries. And hopefully, we're hoping they'll be back with us soon.
Let's hope everyone stays fit then.
Yeah.
Well, listen, well done to you for getting through to the next round of the Cup. I know we were saying earlier in the first round that Shadwell B were doing well, London Tigers were flying high, that looked like it could be the predicted final. You've now knocked one of our predictions out. Now, we're not going to put a jinx on you and say that Brick Lane are going to get there, but you've got as good a chance as anybody of making the final now. Would you agree?
I mean,
Just say yes.
There are still big teams out there. You know?
There are still that's the diplomatic answer. We'll stick with that. I should just say well done to Bo as well, because I know you guys are fighting hard for survival in your division and you're still in the Cup. So well done to you guys, and let's hope you get a good Cup run and you get something out of the season. But also yesterday we had Cup games, but we also had some league action taking place, and some of these results were quite interesting for the teams in and around in each division. If we take a look at those results now in the Premier Division, a rejuvenated Ace team smashed Poplar 6-0, and that could bode well for their season and could spell fear for 1 or 2 of the teams around them in that division. And Newark beat a very depressing St Catherine's by 4-2. I'm sure it was a spirited fight by St Catherine's to score the 2 goals, but again, your position in the table doesn't look good. In the first division, Abahani put 3 goals past Robin Hood to keep their season alive and probably finish Robin Hood's in all respects by now. West Ham, a good win last week, and again you've got another one. That's 2 wins. That's a back-to-back wins now for you. 3-1. You beat AC Milano, who were looking to put back-to-back wins together themselves. And Sire B beat SCTA by 2-1. Let's just come back to the Cup, Imral. We've got, like we said, there are a number of teams still fighting for 2 cups.
Yeah.
How much of an effect will that have? I mean, I know we talk about squads having strength in depth, but how much will that play a part when it comes to fighting for 2 cups, fighting for survival or promotion in your division?
You play football once a week. It's a Sunday. It's not. You know, we're not professionals, and you know, people do other things during the week. I appreciate that, but at the end of the day, it's Sunday league, and if you can't play once a week a competitive game of football, then you know you shouldn't be playing it. That's my thoughts on it. And yeah, it's all good having big squads, but like I say, you mentioned it as well, it's commitment. How many do you have turning up on a Sunday that are committed? So if you're going to have the odd dropout, 1, maybe 2 players who will call on a Saturday evening or a Sunday morning and say, I can't make it. It's having that the strength in depth to say, you know what, thanks for letting me know, but I have a replacement for you. It's when the teams that are low on numbers and they can't replace vital players, that's when I think it starts making a huge difference. Yeah. So I think ultimately it shouldn't be a major. Being in 2 cups is only a good thing for me, and it only builds on confidence. And winning is, you know, it's just a habit, just as is losing. So the more you don't want to be having weeks off, you want to be playing week in, week out, and like I say, it just breeds confidence. So why would you not want to be playing in both cups?
When you're winning, it's
you know, I can only see good things for Brick Lane. I think they're doing really well. I think the rest, obviously, Cannon in their league have got a couple of games in hand. Yeah. It's all dependent on how them 2 go. At the end of the day, they've got to win them games. If you guys keep on doing what you're doing, you can only beat the teams out in front of you. And if you avoid a couple of the teams in that, you know, maybe standout team of those Tigers, I think for me, the ideal final would be, I'd love to see Brick Lane versus Tigers. That would be the ideal final, because that'd be a very good game.
I think it's all been said for you, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's good to be within the cups, to be in the league and be pushing. To be honest, I've got a very strong midfield, and you know, I give it to the boys because they've been with the team for 5, 6 years, most of the midfielders, and it's now clicking together. and to be honest, I would play them day in, day out if they're fit.
Yeah, fitness is the key, isn't it? As long as they don't pick up injuries, then it's fine.
And so far they've been hungry, you know, for every game. And to be honest, we've scored about good 50, 60 goals this season, including the cup game. Yeah. And 85% of those goals have come from midfielders.
Well, I think that is key, because it's the same issue within other teams, first division, second division. You know, I can speak for ourselves and at Bromley, and I know for a fact that teams like Stepney have suffered because they're so, I hate to say it, but they've got a big player out in Fozzie. And he makes a huge difference for them. And he's been out for a few games and it's showing. Although Stepney have been playing really well, they've been thereabouts, they're losing games.
It's when you miss key
players. If you can't replace that one player, it becomes very, very difficult. So, you know,
well, listen,
good things.
Abdul,
Good luck to you.
You've done well. Well done for making it to the next round of the Cup. We look forward to your exploits in the further rounds and continue with the success that you're having in the league. We've got loads to come in the next section of the show. We've still got the Vets League, all of the fixtures to come for this weekend, and the tables to look at. So we'll be back after this very short break.